Hi everyone, it's Vern here again with another project share. I just recently completed two little dress form mannequins that I had, and I'd like to share these with you. I like to keep in the Victorian theme when I make these beautiful gowns because I love the Victorian era, and I have a lot of manuals that I use to get ideas from that have pictures of Victorian ladies, and I love to make those Victorian gowns if at all possible. This one here is in white. It's just a little bit slightly off the pure white, and it's made with mainly all bridal appliques, which I love. And the top part of the bodice is made with this lace cloth. It's from the end of the sides of a cloth doily, and I thought it looked really nice because it had these little scallops up at the top, and that goes all the way around, and I glued that right to the dress form. And then on top of that I placed these beautiful bridal appliques, which kind of go into a V here, where in the center of the chest, and I made some little straps over top of the shoulders, and at the back there's another applique which kind of goes in a V where the top of the back would be. And around the waist I made a little belt with little crystals all the way around, a row of crystals, and these appliques are absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of little pearls and seed beads at the bottom section, and then there's this beautiful piece here that I put at the waist. It's a dangle. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I'll just hold it up so you could see it. And it's in the shape of a flower, and there's dangles that are hanging from it here. So I placed that at the waist with some other applique underneath. And the underneath part here is I sewed onto bridal satin, as you can see here, and then the lace that I placed on it is on a bias, and it flounces up to the side here. So there's a lace ruffle all the way around the bottom going up to the side, and it looks kind of like a Spanish design at the bottom here. But it is, I did take a sample from a Victorian book that I was looking at. Anyways, on top here I've placed the bridal applique all the way around on the torso part, and around the neck I've placed, made like a little pearls, and it looks like a necklace. So there's the first one. And then the second one is more Victorian. It's made with ivory lace, and there's a lot of layers that I sewed individually all the way around. At the bottom it's like a ball gown, this one here, and underneath there's the little crinoline that I made with tulle. And each little section here has either a pearl or a crystal going all the way around, and I hand glued them all on all the different layers all the way around. There's a chiffon bow at the back. The top part of the bodice is made with satin as well, and I made little darts, and it's made kind of like a Barbie doll dress, but to fit this little mannequin. And the top part of the bodice I have two rows of lace. This is vintage, by the way. Two layers of lace to make it look kind of like a little cape in a Victorian style. And then at the front there's another chiffon bow, and there's this jewelry piece right in the center here, which has little rhinestones in it, and it's very, very pretty. And around the neck I made a little choker out of the rhinestones. And that's my Victorian dress. Around the waist, I'm not sure if I said that there's a belt as well with rhinestones all the way around underneath here. And then here there's this lovely jewelry piece that I've put at the waist level with little dangles as well. So the next project that I'm doing, which I'd like to share with you as well, I'm trying to make my own dress form, and I know there's other videos out there that explain how to make this, but I'll briefly go through how I made it. I have this little doll here that I've taken apart, and what I do is I wrap it with cellophane, either Glad wrap or Saran wrap. Wrap it really tight all the way around. It clings really well, and then you can place it depending on the size of the mannequin that you want. This one here goes up to mid-thigh, but I think the next one I'm going to make a little bit longer just so that it'll be taller and bigger. Now this is not a Barbie doll. I know a lot of people make them with Barbie dolls, but the Barbie doll is very, very thin and narrow. So I looked in a thrift store to find a doll that was just a little bit bigger than a Barbie doll, so that it would be comparable to the little mannequins that you can purchase. And it turned out like this. It's paper mache. Once you put your cellophane on, I ripped up pieces of newspaper and soaked them in a mixture of white glue with water, half and half pretty much. And you take your pieces of newspaper and do paper macheing all the way around, covering up all the holes. And you have to do layers and layers and then wait for it to dry. And when it's all dried and you've got the thickness that you want, I probably did about 4 layers going all the way around. You take your X-Acto knife and gently cut right through it. And it cuts quite easily, right down when it's dry, right down the back. And then you pry it off. Comes off quite easily. Pry it off, and I taped down the middle with masking tape. And then I did some more not decoupage, I want to say decoupage all the time, paper mache over top of the tape just to reinforce it. Wait till that dries. It's quite a process. It takes a while to do this. And when it's all totally dry and looking the way you want it to, then I gessoed it to cover up the newspaper. And I went looking for little stands that I could put it on, and what I came up with were these. These are, my husband cut this down for me. It was much taller, and it was a candle holder. So I found probably 5 or 6 of these in the thrift store, different ones, and had my husband cut it down so that it would be the right size. And this is what I came up with, and it's going to look like that when I finally glue it on. And I will make another dress for it, and I'll be back to show you when I complete the little dress on my newly made mannequin that I created. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I would appreciate your comments. I hope you guys are all doing okay, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.